Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Flagler County School Board and the faculty of Flagler Palm Coast High School. And now, please welcome the 2015 graduating class of Flagler Palm Coast High School.
Ladies, gentlemen, and graduates, please remain standing for the presentation of colors and the national anthem. One, two, three.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the bombs bursting in every blue through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and home of the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the commencement ceremony of the Flagler Palm Coast High School graduating class of 2015. I am Essence Thomas, and I have had the privilege to represent this class as senior class president. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge some of the people who have played an important role in helping us reach this milestone in our lives. Audience, please hold your applause until all the names are read. Will the following people please stand when I call your names? From the Flagler County School Board, we have Chairperson, Mrs. Colleen Conklin, Vice Chair, Mr. Trevor Tucker, and board members, Mrs. Sue Dickinson, Mrs. Janet McDonald, and Mr. Andy Dance. Superintendent of Flagler County Schools, Mr. Jacob Oliva, and Flagler Palm Coast High School Principal, Mrs. Lynette Schott. Welcome and thank all of you for being here tonight. At this time, I would also like to ask the rest of FPC administration, faculty, and staff to stand and be recognized. If there are any other Flagler County schools, faculty, and staff present, please stand and be recognized for all you have contributed to the class of 2015 for the past 12 years. I would like to recognize another group that is not acknowledged often enough for all they do, but whose assistance and support have played a vital role in our lives. Parents and family of the staff, the graduates. Please stand and accept our gratitude. We thank each and every one of you. And everyone, please be seated. I just wanted to start off by saying how proud I am that we're all here tonight. I promised myself that I wasn't going to get emotional up here, but I know it's going to happen. So here's your warning, because tonight's just going to be whether we want it to or not. I can just imagine all of the different emotions in the building right now. The excitement of all the students, pride felt by each parent getting either their last, or in my parents' case, their first child through high school, and the happiness of all our friends. At the same time, we're all quite anxious. Anxious about what our lives are going to be like once we leave. Anxious about what our futures hold. I'm even anxious about someone tripping as they cross the stage and embarrassing themselves. And I really hope I'm not jinxing myself. Every day for the past couple years, we've yearned for this moment, counting down the days until it arrived, and here it is. Some days we struggled as we waited for one bell to ring so we could go to our next class and wait for another bell to ring. We complained about all the homework, complained about Michelle Obama and the lunch menu, and we complained about dress code. But at least we weren't forced to wear Catholic school uniforms, right? Sometimes we wanted to quit and give up, but we kept reminding ourselves that it was almost over. So we worked hard, studied hard, and practiced hard, and we got through it. But we didn't get through it alone. We made friends along the way. We've had many different teachers, some we adored, and some we ignored when we shouldn't have. I see so many bright futures in front of me. I see doctors, teachers, actors, directors, singers, maybe even a future US president is sitting in this room. But there's one thing I can guarantee all of you. We're all Bulldogs and always will be. No matter where we go, what we do, what we achieve, inside, there will always be a Bulldog. We have all made our marks on this school. It's been fun, but now it's time to get down to business. Time to go make our marks out in the real world they keep warning us about. We must follow our dreams and never let anyone discourage us from doing the things we love and reaching the top of our own personal mountain. School is something you do. Life is something you experience. They say that right before you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes. Make sure yours is worth watching. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Dennis Deneen. Fellow classmates, this is a time for celebration. Tonight's ceremony is the result of all the time and effort we have put in over the past 4 years. We have conquered the mountain that we began to climb in the August of 2011. Whether the people sitting next to you tonight are close friends or simply faces we have passed in the hallway, there's a common bond that we all share. We can say that we are proud graduates of Flagler Palm Coast High School. When we entered those 2 front doors during freshman year orientation, it seemed that our time here at FPC would never come to an end. Now, as we take the final steps of our high school journey, we should reflect on all the memories we have made along the way. From those Friday nights spent under the Sal Campanella Stadium lights, to those late nights spent under our desk lights, studying for the next day's exam, and everything in between. We will all take from our high school years memorable moments that will remain with us for the rest of our lives. It is important for us students to recognize that we cannot have accomplished all that we have on our own. We have grown, matured, and developed into the people who we are today because of the influences of the many adults who have contributed to our education. Ms. Schott and the administration have guided us toward becoming responsible members of the community by always reminding us to be a Bulldog. Their vigilance made us learn to clear the hallways within 6 minutes of who let the dogs out and to keep our IDs on, or at least in close reach, at all times. Our teachers have spent countless, and sometimes thankless, hours passing on their knowledge, counseling and mentoring us, and better preparing us for all the challenges that life may put before us. Mr. Seth with the band program and Ms. Davis with the FFA program are simply 2 examples of the incredible teachers here at FPC who have impacted the lives of their students throughout the years. All the amazing teachers I was fortunate to have through the IB program, especially Mr. Pignatello, or Mr. Pig for short, constantly preached about the importance of distinguishing ourselves from our peers. I firmly believe that the FPC class of 2015 has accomplished this challenge both inside and outside the classroom. Active engagement in academics, athletics, and the many extracurricular organizations that FPC has to offer allows students to exhibit personal talents and to show that they are well-rounded individuals ready to take on the challenges of today's world. To the parents and family members here tonight, we thank you for your constant support throughout our endeavors. Your encouragement and assistance has allowed us to strive to reach the peak of our abilities, to continue to refuse to anything less than our full potential. We thank you for driving us to school, practices, games, and performances, and for letting us have the car keys once we got our license. But above all, we thank you parents for being able to handle the emotional trauma that comes with raising a teenager and for at least pretending that you will miss us when we leave home in search of our futures. We graduates also have to appreciate the influence we have had on each other. Our classmates have made our 4 years here at Flagler Palm Coast High School a time that we will always cherish. I believe I speak for us all when I say that FPC has given us the opportunity to develop friendships that will last long after we leave high school. Our friends have listened to our problems, celebrated our accomplishments, and suffered with us during the tough times. While tonight is a time to reflect on the past, it is also a time to look towards our future. Whether our path is as a college student, in the armed services, or as a member of the workforce, it is our time to leave a lasting impression on both our own community and the global community. We should be glad that our path to the future went through Flagler Palm Coast High School, and we should always be proud to call ourselves Bulldogs. So for one last time, I'm proud to say, once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. Congratulations to the class of 2015. Thank you and God bless.
Good evening, class of 2015, and welcome to all of the family, friends, and distinguished guests who have come tonight to support and congratulate the graduating Bulldogs that sit before us. Every spring, when I begin to prepare the words I want to share with our graduates and with all of you, I read back through my previous speeches and I search the internet for more famous graduation speeches that will provide those nuggets of wisdom that will be life-changing and unforgettable. 2 years ago, I spoke to the graduates of 2013 about being sure they focused on and knew their why, not just the what, of their choices in life. Last year, I shared with the class of 2014 how important I felt it was that they understood life was about using your today, and that when we focus on tomorrows, we only end up with a lifetime of yesterdays. I truly believe in each and every one of those messages. And as I began to form my thoughts around this year's speech, I focused on the message we have shared all year with our students on the importance of a growth mindset, a belief that we must never stop learning and seeking to improve. I began to look up quotes for inspiration, and I found several that applied. No matter what your ability is, effort is what ignites that ability and turns it into accomplishment, from Carol Dweck. And from Henry Ford, anyone who stops learning is old, whether they are 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. And it was that quote from Henry Ford that gave me pause and made me realize what I wanted to say to all of you tonight. We as educators, family members, and community supporters dedicate ourselves to teaching you from birth through tonight, and will continue. We teach you to walk, we teach you to be safe, how to play nice with others, how to read, how to make judgments, how to make good choices, to know your history, to solve quadratic equations, which I'm still working on that one, to be good citizens, and so much more. And graduation speeches are mostly viewed as that one last chance to add that exclamation point, to impart that very last piece of wisdom before we let you go. But as I read Henry Ford's quote, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80, and anyone who keeps learning stays young, I realized what I really wanted to say was thank you. Thank you to all of you sitting on that floor tonight for all we have learned from you. You've kept us young. Thank you, Tori Smith, for teaching me and all of us that you can face insurmountable odds and still be strong enough to turn around your life and make those good choices that will lead to a lifetime of success. Thank you to all of our Bulldogs sitting on the floor tonight that have already made the commitment to serve their country in one of the branches of our armed forces. Thank you for teaching us that we are never too young to make commitments based on our principles and beliefs. Would you please stand right now and be recognized? All of you who have committed to the military. You may be seated. Thank you, Isaiah Green, for teaching us that we are never too young to be touched by sacrifices. Thank you for the service of your father in law enforcement and the ultimate sacrifice he made in the line of duty, as witnessed by the presence of the officers from the Fulton County Police Department who are here tonight, standing in for your father in support of you. May we ask the officers to please stand and be recognized. Thank you, Molly Bell, Barrett Manfrey, Nathan Monsanto, Monica Foreman, Anna Skudanofa, Agata Barzniska, Rachel Segunda, Will DiAugustino, Chris Forte, Autumn Sampson, Madison Scarcella, and Tara Norberg for teaching us that we can have a lasting impact on our community at any age. As teenagers, you developed and put in place Project Self-Confidence, a program designed to help middle school students transition, including providing a mentor. Projects that recognized a need, met that need, and you will continue to impact your community for years to come. So tonight, the message I want all of you to take away is the lasting impact you have had on all of us surrounding you. You are a powerful force. And just as we have committed to continue to grow through learning from all of you, commit to continue to grow yourselves. The accomplishments I just shared are but a sampling of the many successes of the 2015 Bulldogs. And as is our tradition, let's celebrate those now. In the world of academics, you earned over 1,250 scholarships from local organizations, totaling over $250,000. Combining those with Bright Futures and individual college awards, the class of 2015 has earned well over $1 million towards their post-secondary educations. 127 seniors sitting here tonight earned the honorable award of summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. And several of you sitting here tonight are graduating with not only your high school diploma, but have also earned your AA degree. Our advanced placement students took 553 AP exams this year, and we have taken 240 international baccalaureate exams, which were broken down into 500 separate papers. Chloe Carl and Ashley Wintersmith were chosen as National Merit Scholarship finalists, and Ashley was chosen as a National Merit Scholar, an honor earned by less than 1% of seniors across the entire nation. Our senior community problem solvers are grand champions. 5 seniors from the Global Community Problem Solvers advanced to internationals to defend FPC's 12th consecutive year of winning international titles. All said and done, this group of seniors has gleaned 32 state titles, 6 international titles, all done over the last 4 years. FPC has excelled in the fine arts. The FPC dancers received 13 superior ratings, and 6 seniors were inducted into the National Honor Society for Dance Arts. Our starlets received an all-around superior rating at FBA and 15 superior ratings in solo competitions. Our band received superior ratings for the 12th year in a row, and the seniors in these programs have earned over 100 superior medals. Several senior band members have received college scholarships to pursue music degrees. Chorus received superior ratings at district competition, and multiple chorus seniors have received music scholarships to colleges. The talented FPC drama team put on excellent plays this year, and several of our students competed at the state thespian competition. 2 students received a superior rating at states, and the spring musical Hairspray was the highest grossing musical in the history of FPC. Our seniors gave back to their school, their community, and their country. Air Force Junior ROTC once again provided nearly 2,000 hours of community service, which included donations to the Wounded Warrior Project, the Food Pantry, painting veterans' homes. They participated in multiple parades this year, and our color guard team presented the color at over 50 community events over this past year. Our SGA placed first at the Southern Association Conference in the Community Service category, competing against councils from 15 states, and earned a gold medal for completing over 90 projects this year. FPC Athletics completed one of its most successful years in the school history, winning 5-star championships in men's and women's cross country, men's soccer, men's and women's track and field, and in wrestling. We were district champions and state qualifiers in men's cross country, football, men's soccer, women's soccer, wrestling, men's basketball, baseball, and men and women's track. Men's soccer were regional runner-ups this year, and wrestling claimed the regional championship and went on to place 5th in the state. Our girls basketball team advanced to the state Final Four for the first time in FPC history. And our cheerleading team qualified for the state championship for the 5th consecutive year. So far this year, FPC has had 16 student athletes sign letters of intent to attend and play at post-secondary institutions. And we are very proud that sportsmanship was exemplary, with not a single varsity player cited for unsportsmanlike conduct in any sport. And you're not that successful without being led by successful people. This year we had the honor of 7 of our coaches receiving Coach of the Year awards from their peers in the area. FPC athletics is ranked overall in the top 10 in the state. Wow, you are beyond impressive. Congratulations, class of 2015. Continue to grow, continue to learn, and continue to impact everyone around you as you have impacted everyone here, and you have especially impacted me. Thank you. And the moment you've all been waiting for, we will begin the presentation of diplomas.
Brian Alexander Abadia. Mackenzie Rebecca Adams. Christina Marie Aileo. Robert Caleb N. Albertson. Raquel Jerome Gerard Alexander. Nayab Ali. Amanda Lucia Alvarez. Joshua Ivan Alvarado. David Alexandra Alves. Cicely Claire Anderson Williams. Marquisha Renee Anthony. Chase Michael Antila. Case Anthony Appa. Ashley Elizabeth Archambault. Riley Renee Armstrong. Rachel Marie Arts. Francesca Monique Arswaga. Eleanor Marie Acevedo. Antonio Chiriaco Ebar. Bruce Raymond Bachman II. Catherine Mary Bachman. Elizu Gomez Baya Jr. Desiree Renee Bailey. Tristan Allen Baker. Madison Barkowski. Micah Winston Andrew Barnaby. Kristen Mackenzie Barney. Everett Frank Barton III. David Isaiah Basco. John Kennedy Howard Bassett. Emily Michelle Baxter. Jasmine Nicole Becker. Casey Tyler Bierman. Juliana Donna Belize. Molly Patricia Bell. Roderick Damon Bell Jr. Caitlin Nicole Bennett. Agatha Beresnicka. Bryce Hunter Bergny. Jessica Lynn Berry, Anna Marie Bertram, Tia Ann Beerwalt, Christopher Anthony Bavacqua, Michael Anthony Bavacqua, Eric Douglas Beer, Bryce Tyler Billieu, Dolores Mary Binder, Anthony Maurice Bishop, Brianna Marie Blackledge, Ra Mohammed Blanding, Alex Bobkoff, Samantha Marie Bogert, Savannah Lee Mordieri, James David Bowman, Galina Petrivna Boycheva, Tyler John Boyle, Scott Paul Brading, Zachary David Branning, Catherine Dellen Bray, Joaquin Edmund Joseph Brose, Anthony C. Brown, John Lee Alexis Brown, Brianna Nicole Bruce, Colt James Brousseau, Megan Renee Bullock, Deja Ashley Berkeley, Enrique Tyrone Bush Jr., Jasmine LaShawn Bird, Fiona Annabelle Cabrera, Mahalia Sarah Cabrera, Savannah Emily Cabrera, Brett Gerald Kane, Jeffrey Fabrice Cambron, Cameron Mackenzie Campbell, Sophie Durlane Campbell, Vincent Peter Cantone, Todd Joseph Cardillo, Seth Franklin Carey, Chloe Ann Carl, Caitlin Haley Corona, Austin Lane Carr, Devin Paul Case, Dalton Mackenzie Castellano, Alexander William Senti, Deja Raquel Charles, Elizabeth M. Chavez, Francine Angelina Rose Chiasmonte, Noah Robert Chirco, Ashley Nicole Choate, Guy Sebastien Troisier, Raymond Joseph Clabby II, Sarah Ann Renee Clapp, Shane Roger Clark, Sophie Diana Clark, Aaron Zachary Clay, Kenneth Michael Coffey, Elena Michelle Coffin, Felix Austin Kaufman, Samuel William Colasanti, Christopher Anthony Cole, Nubia Marquis Coleman, Devante Leroy Alexis Collins, Dana Ray Colana, Tatiana Marie Colon, Joshua Caleb Crooks, Jamal Cooper, Kaylin Elizabeth Cote, Diamond Mercedes Corsi, Anissa Mariah Coit, Reina Francesca Emily Cronin, Bianca Lee Cruz, John Peter Curcio IV, Danielle Andrew Curley, Alyssa Marie Cutler, Trinity Simone Daly, Leticia Rochelle Daniel, Vanity Tamara Daniel, Elijah Jonathan Laban Daughtry, Michael Christopher David, Corey Madison Davis. Josie Bell Davis. Jasa Nicole Dean. Sierra Naomi Dean. William Rudolph DiAugustino. Marco Racal Delafina. Jacob Michael Dempsey. Lauren Taylor Dennis. Adriana Nicole D'Souza. Dennis Addison Dineen. Tyler Dean De Niro. Monica Nicole Dorman. Joshua David Dovico. Hannah Elise Drozdik. Tatiana Tamara Drumgour. Vasil Lebovic. Benjamin Robert Duchesne. Jonathan Mark Dunleavy. Jonathan Alec Eden. Henry Alhade El Amir. David Charles Ellis Jr. Shannon Rose Ellis. Rihanna Nisha Emmanuel. Celestine Ruth Emberton. Caitlin Marie Ariza. Colin Ronald Errett. Sophia Marie Espinoza Lotero. Diana Espinoza. Gavin John Eubank. Cassidy Lynn Feely. Pablo Cesar Felix Garcia. Robert John Ferguson, Jr. Brittany Lorraine Findley. Michael Hugh Fitzpatrick. Ashley Odalis Flores. Christopher Joseph Forte. Megan Ariel Francis. Hannah Nicole Franklin. Giovanna Anna Fredericks. Devon Elizabeth Friday. Nadine Rook Gaborian. Autumn Ray Gaither. Tracy Lynn Galuppi. Gina Norma Lynn Gamino. Joseph Daniel Dantert. James Allen Gannon. Josiah Michael Gardella. Ashton Tilton Garrett. Matthew David Gardner. Zachary Gasparini. Malik Devon George. Trace Nicholas George. Alana Michelle Gerberman. Jeffrey Neil Giancaspro. Noah Jonathan Gorlick. Jesse Chris Dolmeo. Danielle Ashley Gomez. Miranda Ruth Gordon. Micah Ashley Gore. Dominique Janelle Graham. Kamisha Dominique Grandison. Jaylene Grau. Isaiah Kingsley Times Green. Hope Summers Greening. Ashley Dawn Gray. Justin Michael Grimes. Autumn Rain Guthrie. Hope Marie Geyer. Annika Taylor Hare. Gregory Brian Hall, Jr. Nasana Sabri Hall. Taylor Ann Hall. Darian Lynn Halliday. Andrew Mesonero Haney. Caitlin Tandy Hatley. Emily Jean Haynes. Kelly Marie June Hayes. Nimshi Henry. Brianne Hernandez Suarez. Brenda Hernandez Suarez. Sakia Chanel Hinson. Jamal Louis Hodge. Kayla Dawn Hooper. Trey Aaron Hopkins. Joshua Jarrell Huggins. Nisha Queen Hunter. Michael Key Huynh. Dempsey David Hydrick. Andy Celestin Isaac. Christine Laura Jackson. Tyler Isaiah Jackson. John Joseph Jenkins III. Xavier Tyrese Jenkins. Kara Therese Gestes. Juan Antonio Jimenez. Anastasia Marie Johnson. Deja Aliyah Johnson. Elizabeth Dolores Johnson. Jamie Christopher Deontay Johnson. Jonathan Michael Johnson. Terrell Anton Johnson Jr. Jasmine Erica Jones. Rebecca Lynn Jones. Travis Deka Jordan. Ryswick Joseph. Angelica Gabrielle Hoya. Sophia Vasilivka Karazova. Kelly Marie Kastner. Traynette Tara Hoffman. Erin Michelle Keever. Ryan William Kelly. William Kess. Andrew Anatolievich Kim. Darius Lee King. Nicholas James King. Holly Dale Kosh. Jake Nicholas Colson. Kayla Renee Konopka. Philip Paul Katowski. Chase Taylor Crow. Stephanie Ann Kroitoff. Kayla Ann Krenicki. Ashton William Kuhn. Carter Matthew Kusek. Jeffrey Thomas Lederman. Samantha Nicole Laux. Geraldine Lalane. Gerald Lalane. Alyssa Marie Langen. Azaria Estella Lanier. Marielle Lantero. Nikia Marie Lapke. Quadrina Rochelle Shah Honor Laster. Min Lin T. Lay. Leah Louise Leach. Sabrina Christine Lensgraf. Kenneth Lauren Lewis. Tiara Imani Lewis McFun. Drew Tyler Libby. Marissa Francis Lacazzi. Timothy James Lights, Jr. Ashley Lizardo. Piper Dawn Lockhart. Emily Rose Leffler. Alexandra Elaine Lojo. Eliud Anthony Lopez III. Cheyenne Marie Lobet. Markin Louis Pierre. Sarah Ann Lowe. Steve Patrick Lowe. Jonathan Eaton Lozowski. Akila Andrea Lynch. Megan Marie Lynch. Taylor Lynn Lyon. Antonio Isaiah Maldonado. Barrett James Manfred. Joshua Gerald Manoy. Santiago Manzanares. Joseph Kenneth Maple. Antonia Rose Mariano. Santiago Matias Martinez. Stephanie Marie Martino. Juliana Lynn Mason. Glorima Janine Metos. Justin James McCall. Christopher Michael McCall. Neil Cassidy McCarthy. Casuela Cassandra McCaster. Yalisha Tatiana McDowell. Elantra Tanise McFadden. Michael Maurice McIntosh Jr. Ryan Gregory McLaughlin. Jocelyn Noel Meade. Ashley Victoria Meade. Spencer Christian Mello. Jessica Lynn Mendoza. Tony Alejandro Meoño. Widland Metellus. Samantha Louise Mayer. Arden Kenyon Mitchell Jr. Elizabeth Marie Monroe. Nathan Thomas Monsanto. Trenton August Moore. Austin Kyle Lewis Morris Fulkerson. Elizabeth Renee Morris. Alexander James Moulter. Jeffrey Preston Montiel. Jonathan King Muniz. Michael Ethan Neidig. Lacey Rose Neal. Summer Rose Newcomb. Thomas Anthony Newshall. Colin Edward Newsom. Gregory Allen Newsom. Diana Ruby Wing. Jonathan George Wing. Brett Michael Nicely. Kelly Rebecca Neinberg. Tara Catherine Norberg. James Alexander Norris. Victoria Ann Northrop. Eric Richard Norton. Marcus Jamal Nunez. Nicholas Esquiel Nunez Batas. Juan Francisco Nunez Caballero. Noel Lyrie O'Connor. Brandon Jorge Oliveira. Gabrielle Prestis Orr. Julissa Lizette Ortega. Victoria Celine Paddy. Emily Grace Palisak. Shamari Javon Parker. Derica Bernice Perriot. Timothy Ryan Patrick. Lauren Elizabeth Paulson. Ashley Lynn Patton. Natalie Cecilia Paz. Taylor Cherie Peacock. Markel Devaris Peck. Ryan Blake Pennington. Ashley Marie Pepe. Kalila Leilani Perkins. Justin Case Perry. Stephen Joseph Petox. Kyle Reese Pfisterer. Joshua Lee Phillips. Charlie Parado Pagano. Pieta Leas. Jordan Shantice Pogue. Mariah Doreen Poppy. William Lee Prater. Ashley Nicole Prystrap. Morgan Elizabeth Pertlebaugh. Joseph Alejandro Quinones. Kyle Patrick Rainey. Lawrence McCaskill Rambo IV. Alexis J. Raposo. Kelsey Lynn Renee Raymond. Margaret Eleanor Reed. Maya Ashley Reeves. Katerina Victoria Revenkov. Dylan Jose Reyes. Benjamin Arles Reynolds. Zoe Isabel Richards. Jazana Tone Riddick. Courtney Marie Ranella. Alexis Donier Rivera. Shauna Jeanette Rivera. Darrell Giron Roberts. Jimmy Jermaine Robinson Jr. Juan Camille Robledo Sierra. Nia Camille Rodriguez. Jennifer Sydney Romagnoli. Isabel Alexa Roman. Victoria Felicia Romero. George Brandon Rosado. Dominique Victoria Ross. Taylor Marie Rush. Chandler Allen Russell. Marquisha Lacole Sally. Fabio Antonio Salza. Malik Rayan Sen. Carolyn Jane Sandberg. Autumn Supley Sanson. Talia Isabella Santiago. Mariana Covington Spordone. Madison Grace Scarcella. Lauren Shinko Schaefer. Christina Donna Shaden. Danielle Edward Schmidt. Olivia Margaret Schrager. Jolie Yvonne Schrader. Marike Schwitzgable. Rachel Renee Secunda. Ravi Anthony Sitaram. Jordan Paul Shamblin. Nathan Tyler Sharp. Alfred Lamar Shavers Jr. Claudia Paige Sheeler. Stephen Robert Sheely. Kira Maria Shields. Maria Louisa Sikorsky. Brandon Timal Singh. Anna Igorevna Skudanova. Kira Caitlin Sloan. Alicia Danielle Smith. Alicia Michelle Smith. Austin Lee Smith. Cassidy Danae Smith. Jonathan Andrew Smith. Ladarius DeAndre Smith. Megan Marie Smith. Tori Raisha Smith. Zachary Paul Smith. Deborah Joyce Sneed. Daniela Marie Bessie Solazo. Linda Bethany Ty Song. Ashley Lynn Souza. Caitlin Grace Sinclair. Robert William St. Pierre II. Jeff Edson St. Val. Abigail Barbara Stakoviak. Max Christian Stegeman. Brandon Thomas Stevens. Dakota Scott Stevenson. John Austin Michael Stewart. Michaela B. Stewart. Lucas Joseph Stocker. Nicholas Paul Stockwell. Quindon Jamaris Stokes. Kaya Michelle Stokler. Garrett Michael Stout. Natalie Michelle Strange. Riley Jacob Strickland. Samantha Kate Strickland. Elise Alexis Talixon. Marissa Christian Tente. Caleb Tassi. Jessica Lynn Hart Taylor. Travis Eugene Taylor. Brandon Douglas Tennant. Samantha Ray Thibodeau. Essence Regine Thomas. Andrew Michael Tyndall. Caitlin Minette Todd. Sabrina Tina Valine Tomaselli. Michael Emile Turinese Jr. Nicole Stephanie Torres. Jessica Lee Trevethan. Renee Rose Triplett. Jackson Tanner Trivet. Colin Andrew Kelly Trotter. Sydney Victoria Ong. Isaiah Gabriel Valentin. Ksenia Sergeyevna Valova. Charles Joseph Van Leer. Emily Taylor Van Kerkhove. Shakaya Monet Van Slyke. Krister Silveria Vasconcelos. Felix Enrique Vega. Adele Martley Jerome Vieira Jr. Paola Velasquez. Erica Raquel Venet. Jeanette Verdell Rodriguez. Ariel Amanda Viroline. Jan Pierre Vincenz Torres. Alexa Leanne Villanueva. Madison Taylor Villanueva. Jasmine Verzi. Isabel Ann Voskaboyne. Lucas Joseph Voxlovsik. James Lamont Wadley Jr. Tarina Joe Wadley. Taylor Elizabeth Wagner. Rachel Elizabeth Wahlberg. Armani Nate Walker. Dakota Glenn Ward. Kara Ray Warren. Gregory Duran Washington. William Parker Watkins III. Adam Irvin Weeks. Jake Ethan Weinraub Baron. Zachary Tyler Wentz. Mackenzie Hope Wesley. Angela Joyce Westfall. Ashlyn Danielle Wegby. Hannah Elizabeth Whalen. Alexa Brione White. Sierra Grace Whitman. Sydney Eileen Willer. Giovanni Lashante Williams. Joshua Ismail Williams. Ladija Denise Williams. Marcel Williams. Brandon Michael Williamson. Mylia Tene Williamson. Cybria Janae Williamson. Dynasty Kara Willis. Kendon Krishon Wilson. Nicholas Parker Wilt. Ashley Morgan Wintersmith. Christian Robert Warner. Tracy Marie Wolf. Madison Kelly Worley. Matthew Christopher Ray. Bryce Kevin Wright. Nicholas Leon Wyant. Rachel Marie Young. Angie Paola Zabala Rodriguez. Tyler John Zadon. Megan Marie Zeller. Eric Elwin Ziss.
Class of 2015, please stand. Wait. At this time, please hold until Mr. Oliva finishes. At this time, I am very, very proud to present the class of 2015 to Superintendent Oliva.
Thank you, Ms. Schott. Congratulations, class of 2015, you did it. We're very proud of you. On behalf of the Flagler School Board and the Florida statutes that give me the authority to officially award you high school diplomas, at this time, we're now going to call you graduates of Flagler Schools. Congratulations. Please turn your tassels from your right to your left. Thank you, everybody, for a wonderful evening. Remember that you're always going to be a bulldog. At this time, we're going to begin the recessional. Thank you.
I can see it in your eyes that you are restless. The time has come for you to leave. It's so hard to let you go, but in this life I know you have to be who you were made to be. As you step out on the road, I'll say a prayer, so that in my heart you always will be there. This is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again. The stirring in your soul has left you wondering, should you stay or turn around? Well, just remember that your dreams, they are a promise, that you were made to change the world. So don't let fear stop you now, 'cause this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're